jury is still out on this because things happened after George Floyd, and now that the trial is about to start, all eyes are wide open, and we are waiting to exhale. Michael Bickson, do you think the outcome of this trial could impact the relationship between police and the community?
Honestly, I think the only way that it really could have a large impact at this point is if there is a not guilty verdict. If that happens, I think that we're going to see an explosion of outpouring anger and resentment against the police. But I think otherwise, I think it's just going to sort of fit into the dialogue of what's been happening over the course of this trial. But like I said, if there is that not guilty verdict, yeah, I do expect for things to sort of explode.
Douglas tonight, actually for law-abiding folks, it is strengthened. For non-law-abiding folks, it's the same song and dance. Watch people who are talking smack and trying to videotape every incident a cop is involved in. Renee, those videos never look good, do they?
No, they don't. But here the video has captured a tremendous amount of evidence that is going to play out. And it's very important. You know, a lot of things have gone unsaid because they were not captured on video. And now with technology and everyone pulling out their cell phones, a lot more is coming to light because of that. And without the videos, a lot of cases would not be brought to trial. We might not be here without this video of George Floyd.
Mary Lou tonight.
It's important.
Absolutely, I agree. I think it's better, except now police are afraid to police for every criminal they arrest or make a stop or put under scrutiny. That's where it's not better. Lee, do you think there's been a pullback by police at all in terms of making less arrests or afraid to make an arrest?
Yes, I do. I mean, there's a heightened sensitivity, but on the flip side, there's a lot of black people who are scared to be black. So we got to figure out how to coexist with one another.
Angela tonight. Things have gotten worse. There is suspicion, apprehension, and a general lack of trust. This is not a racial issue, in my opinion. Too many confident egos are inflated when the badge is pinned. Whew. Michael, response to that?
There's a lot to unpack there. I definitely think that there is a racial component to the police bias. And I think that's one of the things that we've had to deal with, and I think that we have sort of moved towards in a positive way over the last year or so through the dialogue that we've had. But yeah, I do think there's still a lot more work to be done.
And our final comment from Jim tonight, no better, no worse. There needs to be more community outreach by the police, but I think the pandemic has hindered any efforts to that end. There should be zero tolerance for any racism. Information should be reported, monitored, and acted on. Education for both sides is key. Renee, do you think that the community has to do, we only have about 10 seconds, the community has to step up as well here?
I think so. I think everyone has to step up. There has to be transparency. Everyone has to step up. The community has to want to get along as well. And I think if everyone is trying, then things can get better. But it's got to come from both sides.
Renee Hill, Michael Bickson, Lee Hutton, great job tonight. Please come back very soon. Appreciate your insight and your time tonight. All right, folks, that's it.